These are the ornate white marble temples of Vrindavan, India. It is a city that grows more crowded every year, yet it is built around a deeply specific, empty space. If you walk through the neighborhood surrounding the Nidhi forest, you will notice a distinct architectural anomaly. The houses backing up to the tree line have no windows. Any openings that once faced the forest have been sealed with solid brick. Every day at exactly 5 p.m., a strict curfew descends. The local temple shuts its doors, the priests lock the heavy gates, and the entire perimeter is completely abandoned by humans and animals alike. The locals are avoiding the forest itself. Inside Nidhi, thousands of tulsi plants grow in twisting, entangled pairs. Local belief holds that as soon as the sun sets, these ordinary shrubs transform into milkmaids, known as gopis. They assemble for the Ras Leela, the divine dance of love. According to the legend, the deities Radha and Krishna physically manifest in this locked forest every single night to perform together. Those who live here treat the forest as a forbidden zone after dark. There are numerous local accounts of people attempting to witness the dance, only to be found the next morning having lost their sanity from the shock of what they saw. Thousands of people alter their daily routines and the physical architecture of their homes to accommodate this story. To understand why an entire community organizes its reality around a nightly dance, we have to look closely at exactly who is dancing. In shrines throughout the city, like this illuminated stone alcove, Krishna is rarely seen alone. He is almost always standing directly alongside Radha. Together, they are the center of this devotion. While outside observers often view Radha as a mythological consort or a devoted companion, theological texts like the Brahma Vaivarta Purana describe a much more powerful identity. This diagram illustrates the core theology. The central core represents Krishna, but he splits to emit an expansive secondary aura. That aura is Radha, defined as Hladini Shakti, the divine energy of bliss. She envelops the core, driving the very existence of the universe. This creates a sharp reversal of traditional hierarchies. In certain radical traditions, the supreme creator of the cosmos is depicted sitting at Radha's feet, acting as her disciple. Because she is defined as the force that makes creation possible, her actions are not measured by human morality. Her romance is the mechanism that keeps the universe in motion, explaining why her story intentionally breaks the rules of the material world. Ancient scholars analyzing this dynamic divided love into two distinct philosophical frameworks to explain how the human relates to the divine. The first is Svakhyam rasa. This is love bound by social rules, marriage contracts, domestic duty, and societal expectations. The second is Parakya rasa. This is love stripped of social limitations. It is independent and socially unrecognized, and it is the exact type of love Radha represents. In the mythological texts, Radha abandons her domestic duties in the middle of the night and sprints into the forest. She ignores her caste, her gender norms, and her standing in the community to reach Krishna. We can visualize her journey as a single point, representing the human soul, trapped inside concentric rings representing the material world. Her sprint abandons earthly attachments. The point shatters those rigid rings and merges into a boundless, fluid wave of the divine. The ancient texts frame her nighttime run as a manual for the soul. By discarding the heavy weight of her social identity and reputation, she reaches a state where only the divine remains, proving that reaching this connection requires the total abandonment of one's place in the social order. We return to the locked gates of Nidhi with a different lens. This isn't just a secret meeting. It is where individual identity is meant to dissolve into the divine. It is the physical practice of non-dualism. Instead of reaching the conclusion that all things are one through intellectual logic, the practitioner achieves that state through raw, overwhelming emotion. This fluid visualization captures the internal logic of the Ras Leela, a universe operating in rhythmic harmony. Distinct, separate elements merge and separate, showing that the creator and the creation are the same substance. The locals who brick up their windows facing the trees are making a specific theological choice. Averting their eyes is an act of profound reverence. They are acknowledging that this level of intimacy operates on a frequency that human sight is simply incapable of processing. This approach to love remains alive today in the streets of Vrindavan. You can see it in this photograph of a dense crowd covered in vibrant holy powder, a devotion that demands complete physical participation. The mystery of Nidhivan endures because it challenges the observer to value experience over explanation. It suggests that the highest form of devotion is found in the total